So, hey guys, do you remember the good old days when we used to be small? Excuse me. When we used to be small and we used to be so happy seeing the sparrows chirp happily around our house. We used to be so happy, like we used to call our parents and show them, see sparrow, sparrow. Like we used to be so happy. But in the year 2024, means to, in today's day, don't you all feel that something has changed? Like the sparrows are far less in number, they are not as visible as they used to be, and to be frankly speaking, like they are very less visible. They're rarely visible nowadays. So most of you might have already noticed this and may have a question like, why are the sparrows so less in number? Why they are not as visible as they used to be visible in the earlier years? Like, what happened to them? Is the population declining? Have they gone somewhere? Well, the unfortunate answer to this question is yes. The population of sparrows is declining all over the world. Like, not only in India, but in many other places of the world, the population of sparrows is declining. But the decline is seen to be much more in India and Europe. In today's video, I will be talking about the reasons of the decline of population of sparrows in India. But these reasons are actually applicable for all the parts of the world where the population of sparrows is declining. And I will also be sharing you the ways in which we can conserve these little birds and bring their population back. So, without wasting any time, let's begin our video. As you all know that sparrows are very important for maintaining the ecological balance of any ecosystem. They help to keep the insect population in check, serve as food for many animals like birds of prey, help in the germination of trees and plants, many more. So, if the population of sparrows is affected, their population is declining, it is not only harmful for them but harmful for the entire ecosystem. Hence, it is very important to know the reasons for this decline as well as the ways in which we can bring their population back. So, according to my research, the points which I will be sharing are not only applicable for India but also for the other parts of the world. So, let's first talk about the reasons for this decline. So, there are three most important reasons, and the first one is deforestation. Like trees and plants provide shelter to many birds, as we know, and sparrows are no less. If we are cutting down the trees, means like get clear, sparrows don't make their nest on trees, but during the night time or daytime, they actually stay in the branches of trees. They find shade there. And if you are cutting down the trees, there is no place for the sparrows to hide, and they become more susceptible to getting hunted down by various animals. So, this was one reason, deforestation. The second reason is lack of nesting sites. Like, see, sparrows either build nests on like various places in your house or human made nest boxes or enclosures. Now, see, nowadays there is a huge lack of nesting sites, and the reasons are unknown, but several reasons are like the designing of very many houses have changed. so there are very little spaces for sparrows to build their nest. Also, due to the lack of trees, they don't get enough raw materials to make their nest, and like many other things are there. I don't know it, but this is one very important reason: lack of nesting sites. And the third most important reason is, now those two reasons were important, but the most important reason is the third one: competition. Like, see, as you can see in India and many parts of the world, the population of feral pigeons and many other such birds have increased so much that they have become uncountable, literally. So, guess what? A pigeon is like about this big and a sparrow is this much. So automatically the pigeons will win this food competition. They will get more food, more resources, more nesting space, etc., etc. And in comparison, the sparrows, due to their small size, won't be able to compete much for either food or nesting sites or spaces. As a result, there will of course be conflicts, and the sparrows won't find enough places to build their nests or not enough food. As a result, it will adversely affect their population and reduce it. So, after talking about the reasons, let's talk about the ways to conserve them. Like, there are two most important ways, or the two most effective ways to conserve them and bring back the population. The first one is like, which we all can do, means these two ways we all can do. And the first one is feeding them. Like, we can arrange bird feeders or spread some grains out on our terrace or any place, or in places where sparrows are commonly seen, or you can find them in common. So in those kind of places you can spread out food or arrange bird feeders, etc. This will ensure that the sparrows are getting enough food, and the competition is also less. Like, other birds might come like pigeons, etc., but don't get afraid, don't try to scare them. Let the sparrows naturally find out the source of food, and they will automatically come to your house and they will eat from your bird feeder or any other resource. The second way is building artificial nest boxes. Now, see, it's a wrong conception that sparrows won't build their nests on human-made enclosures. It's wrong. Actually, sparrows are seen to make nests more in human-made enclosures. So you can arrange some pieces of wood, make a box with a small hole, like big enough for a sparrow to enter and small enough so that no predatory bird like crows, kites, hawks, etc. can enter it, and set it up on a branch of tree or around your house, anywhere, so that the sparrows can build a nest there and get some enough space. So this will provide them a lot of space if we all contribute towards it, and this will help significantly in bringing back their population. So, at the last of this video, guys, it's we humans, because of whom the population of sparrows have declined so much. And in order to bring back their population and conserve them, it is necessary that we all contribute. The contribution of all of us will help significantly to tackle this issue and bring back these little birds. And as I've already told, sparrows are very important for the ecological balance, and we must make sure that their population is rising and not declining. For this, we need to apply the ways which I told you in order to bring back the population and ensure that the population is again going on a good growth. Otherwise, a day might come when these birds will be extinct, and that will be very sad actually. So, mosquito. Anyways, So it's my honest request to all of you to please cooperate and please contribute as much as you can towards saving these birds. If you love animals, then please do it. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.